The new childcare rebate system coming into effect mid-year is unlikely to fix the soaring cost of childcare for many West Aussie families. Research is finding the expense of childcare is keeping many mothers from returning to the workforce. Workplace diversity expert Conrad Liveris is here to discuss this major issue. Hi, Conrad.
Hi, Tracy.
It's a reality for many a working parent, their weekly wage eaten up by the weekly cost of daycare.
Yeah, it's a really unfortunate situation that there are a significant number of women who go to work and there's no net benefit. It comes out of a really complex situation with the amount of tax, the amount that they're taxed and the sorts of taxes that go into it. So it's really sad and it's really frustrating, and unfortunately it's not going to get better.
Yeah, it's really frustrating that it is dictated by the costs of childcare, and childcare rates are said to have been rising 5% each year, plus some centres charge parents for public holidays when kids can't even go to the daycare. Does the industry need some heavy regulation here?
The real challenge is that there aren't enough places, and they're in the wrong places as well. So the wrong suburbs. So they're not accessible, and the sort of times that childcare centres operate can be really unfortunate, and they dictate really strongly. So the challenge here is actually how do we actually free up the market enough, but then also find a way to actually build more centres. That is fundamentally what is needed at the moment. This isn't a demand issue. There's plenty of parents out there who are hungry for childcare. It's actually getting the right number of centres and places available.
Yeah, unfortunately that costs money as well to set up these centres and also hire suitable people to look after your kids. But let's talk about the proposed tax incentives coming in July this year. 2/3 of families are said to be better off. So what's your take on this?
So, of course, in the short term, a lot of people are going to be better off, but these are sugar hits. These are just further tax incentives that we've been trying for the past 20 years, where we give people more money every now and then to cover the cost, and then, this 5% increase that we see each year in the cost of childcare, that'll just keep on continuing. It's to be completely honest, it's a dumb policy. We actually need to think about how can we incentivise the building of childcare centres and not just try to cover the costs for parents, which just isn't happening. So we've got to start thinking about childcare in a completely different way.
In a longer term format.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Conrad Liveris, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much for your insights this afternoon.
Thanks.